Cinemax Storytelling, Professor Burton, W4 A1.
So this week is all about moving the camera, and there are two parts to the assignment. And this is not a drawing assignment. It is an essay type assignment in both cases. I'll explain part one first. Part one gives you 4 different types of shots. A wide shot, a medium two shot with people walking, and 2 characters walking and talking, staying in front of the characters with the camera. And it says what kind of emotions are you portraying and how. So this is a essay type response, and you need to reflect on how that would work and how you would show those scenes.
How can you show the emotions in a scene?
You take all the elements of what we've talked about before and apply it within that frame. What are the elements we talked about? We talked about so far in the class the use of lighting, the use of character expressions, the use of tangent lines.
Does it include camera angles?
And the camera angles are the ones I described. The wide shot, the medium two shot, the same medium two shot, but this time one of the characters walks out in front of frame, and 2 characters walking and talking, and you're following the action with the camera. So those are the 4 different bits of the rubric that the assignment asked you to look at and then portray a form of emotion and explain how that comes about. Mainly it's characters' expression and lighting, and then how and when you use these devices as explained in the wide shot and in the other shots, etc. Part 2. Now, part 2 is asking you to state at least 10 camera movements that you want to add to your scene. Now, this is not written out in the assignment, but please do this. You need to post your storyboard with this assignment. Otherwise, there's no context in terms of what you're writing. So we need to see what you have done so far and what you're saying you might like to add. Now, 10 camera movements is extreme. I agree, when we're talking about only 12 to 20 frames. You do not have to do 10 camera movements. It may be, in this assignment, that in your particular case, there are no camera movements required because the story doesn't call for it. So I'm not asking you to add things just because. What I'm asking you to do is to respond to the assignment and say, if it was a separate tangential part of the story, what shots could I add? If these are frames that you can add, please do. But I'm not asking to use all 10. I hope that's clear.